Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Thanks, Dans. Okay, I do not know what's going on. Okay, I think it fixed itself. That might have been my headset. Yeah. Hopefully that worked as planned. Anyway, now that I've actually muted the thing, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Thank you, Dans, for grabbing your daily angel feather. And hopefully this week's Minecraft works a lot better than last week's well, not last week's. The last time we tried to play Minecraft. When the internet decided no, I was not indeed going to stream or watch anything afterwards. But yes, things have not been going brilliantly. I was sick for 1.5 to 2 weeks. Then my eye started playing up, and then I went to grab. It's still not fixed. That was a Sid idea. It is still not fixed. You survived the weekend. That was not what I meant to do. No, it's this stupid command, like, it does not do what it's supposed to, no matter what I'm putting in there, whether it's target username, arg1 username, target display username, it seems to refuse to shout out the person that it's supposed to. I mean, I do see it come out and I do give the shout out afterwards, but still, it's. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, I can understand that. What am I doing? I am hitting that and that. Alright. And that one. I am more than a little bit asleep. I did indeed try and have a bit of a rest for half an hour. I didn't want to get up. Did I? Did I loot the wrong one? I changed the title for the wrong one. This is Vanilla Strum. This is... Yay! So yeah. Problem is that now I don't know how to get rid of it. Hmm. That will do. I can live with that. That is not what I'm going to be changing, but I can live with that one. Thank you for the S Club 7. Me moving at the moment is a very, very bad idea. As I was trying to explain, so I got better. My eye got something in it and acted like it had conjunctivitis. And it's still not fully recovered from that, but thankfully it was just a little bit of a thing, and it does seem to be recovering. And then I went to get my next lot of reflux medication out of my medication drawer and found out that I had the empty box and no reflux medication left. So my reflux for the last couple of days has been atrocious. Yeah, I tried to sleep not last night but the night before, and I couldn't get comfortable on one side. I rolled over and the reflux was really bad on the other side. To the point where I was nearly sick and the acid was all the way up to the back of my throat. And I've been feeling sick ever since. So not fun in the slightest, but it is what it is. As most people who suffer from reflux will completely understand. There's not a lot you can do about it. And unfortunately, today was the first day we were able to get to the chemist. And I can't take the medication until tomorrow morning. So, it is what it is. We'll brave it out. Tough it out. One of those. Okay, so these are not grown yet. It is just that one that is grown. Okay. So I was hoping to understand a bit more about like Matica and building schematics of my own and stuff like that by the time we got to this stream. Unfortunately, with me not being well, that did not happen. But basically, it's gonna take up this area that it's already built on, but this is gonna get demolished at some point. All the way up into here somewhere. Probably around about here, or maybe even back further, and we'll do like a mine entrance sort of thing in there. But yes, that will happen when it happens. I do want a whole heap of wood. So one of the things we're going to be collecting today is wood. We also want a bit of stone, and we want food to be able to take with us so that we can go and investigate other things. I would like to try and find a village other than the original one we found. I would like to find one close by. Thankfully, gathering wood with timber is really, really quick and easy, although waiting for it to grow, not as much. I'll worry about these paths once I've got a building planned for over here. We are going to keep these floors. I like them. You're making your house as a display in a fish tank. Nice. I haven't figured out what I'm doing. All I know is I want to like set into this okay, well yeah. I could have sworn I had some complete like bars, but apparently not. There are some pretty flowers over there. Gonna go up and look from up on top here. I'd like to flatten some of this out as well and make my sheep and cow farms up here. No, come on. I know I'm not good at parkour, but still, fine. Be like that. I don't want to go explore over there because there might be iron, but I'm hoping that somewhere around there will be a village and I don't have to go wherever it is I found the other one. All the way back here. I would, because, oh, that wouldn't work anyway, because part of the reason I'm looking is I want to find carrots. Well, there's chickens. Or a chicken. A chicken, a cow. Okay. That is important. That is important. Not that other things aren't, but and an angelic, yeah. An angelic chicken. Pig. Um, I don't think, no. I was kind of hoping that they had added sleeping bags into vanilla Minecraft, but no. I like it more. I mean, yes, it is mildly annoying that you don't respawn near where you were, but I also like that it doesn't reset your spawn and your home is still your spawn point. With the sleeping bags as opposed to another bed. I'm just gonna ignore that pumpkin. Do I have any chests in here? I do not. Actually, I may as well. That only made 13. That is a lot less than I thought. I don't need to take those with me. The water bucket is going to be good to take with me. I don't like sunflowers because when they first included pillages and stuff like that, all the pillages I found were around sunflowers. Okay, we are taking a short ad break. Ooh. Alright. I will be right back. Wow, it shouted out the right person. Welcome in, Panda. Welcome in. I just had to stop the dryer. Oh, that thing is driving me insane, that shout out. Still didn't work. What? What? I have no idea. I've been pretty much out of commission for the last 2 or 3 weeks, so I have no idea what I'm supposed to be guessing. probably would have if I knew what you were talking about. Yay! Yeah, I am a little bit uncomfortable doing that by myself, so that is awesome news. Not a server. Oh, I've tried a couple of times and it gets to a point where if my luck isn't really good and I don't find clay early on, that yeah, I guess that would be the problem with the server, yeah. But yeah, I had really bad streamer luck when I did try Vintage Story. I'd had some pretty good luck trying by myself. And then I tried streaming it and could not find clay. So the first one I made, I found clay nearly instantly. Like nearly every world I've played, except the one I streamed, I found clay quickly enough to, have food. And the right kind of clay at that. But for the world I was streaming, for the chiseling, you want to build a lot of stuff. I can understand that, yeah. I didn't get that far. I got to the part where I had a basic hut. I corralled some animals, but then I couldn't get the tools that I needed to make them like me or breed or stuff like that. So, and I found plenty of like one can't remember if it was male or female sheep or goats or whatnot. But I could not for the life of me find the match. So they wouldn't breed. Uh I constantly kept going back and finding goats and whatnot, but they were never the second half of the pair. And to be fair, I think I found the rare one and couldn't find the common one, but I could be wrong. It was. I found the clay that you need to craft like the food containers with. I did good with that. I had some farms going. I was good with that. But in order to make the feed troughs or something like that for the animals, you needed something, and it was a like higher level item or something, and game just said nope. I forgot that I have timber on, so I can take down these trees pretty quickly. Yeah, so it made that still the noise scares the living daylights out of me. So I needed to make, yeah, so it was that I needed some form of metal, and I got like I could make the molds. I had enough clay to make molds. But I just could not find the copper or whatever ore it was that I needed. Haha! I found a dirt of bamboo. And it made me lucky enough to find bamboo. But yeah, it would be much easier to learn alongside other people. Unfortunately, by the time like I got it originally, you guys were pretty much done. And that was only like a month or so, and you guys just blitzed through it. I mean, by the first couple of days, I think it was, you guys had an established town, you had a blacksmith, like it wasn't like you were still working on the aesthetics sort of part of it. And making it pretty and whatnot, but like yeah. But even then, like, that's 15 people you have to have food for. That's 15 people, that are searching for the things and, trying to stay alive and all that sort of thing. It's not like 15 people you need armor for and weapons and while it sounds a lot easier. It's also that it would have added um I know especially early game um it was a struggle with food because there were so many people. Like everyone was constantly coming in hungry and you well, the crops haven't grown yet. This hasn't happened yet. It's like how do you think I'm going to feed you? Like you had crops growing and stuff, but they hadn't reached their growth period yet. Like and then without animals and stuff like that, you can't have stuff like cheese, which means you're missing a vital food group. Um um so the thing I was struggling with because I didn't go outside at night a lot and I was getting really bad luck on drops. Even with the one that was supposed to give me more drops, I can't remember what it was. Can't remember what my go-to was for um that it's been a while since I attempted since before I got really really sick. Um but yeah, like I was supposed to be having better luck with drop rates and I was getting nothing from the wild creatures that I was killing. My aim with an arrow is horrendous. Or a spear. I lost multiple spears. um, so like I couldn't get that early game meat. Village. Yeah, I couldn't get the early game meat. I wasn't gonna go around killing all the animals I had. And even then, like a lot of the animals that I did kill didn't give me any drops. Like I had some really really bad luck. Yay! I have more bread. And I'm not going to say no to the gold nugget either, which it means yeah, it's been a while. It was one of my options when I came back to my regular schedule. I asked Discord, are we gonna play vanilla? Are we gonna play vintage story, or are we gonna do? I think it was the oh, it was the one with the Pokemon BCG plus Cobblemon was the other option, and people voted for vanilla, so vanilla it was. I haven't forgotten that much. Like it would still take some readjusting, don't get me wrong, but um yeah. But I I play the same way I play Minecraft. I am very very cautious which means that it takes me a lot longer to do what other people would get done in like one day. I'm probably still trying to do in 4 or 5 days. So I'm interested in base building. I'm interested in farming and like I'm interested potentially in growing trees and woodwork and stuff like that. And I do like cooking sort of stuff as well. So I like helping people prepare to go on their journey. Like I do like journeying as well, don't get me wrong. But I'm definitely one of those people who is better suited to the prep work behind stuff. Not that I have a lot of experience with building, but it's something I want to get a lot better at and focus more on, which we're going to be doing doing more in this world. I didn't realize, but we didn't have Lightmatica installed until today. So I'm actually going to be. I have a backup of this world, and we're actually gonna be. Woo! where I'm actually going to be using the creative world to like make schematics for my base and stuff like that for this world. So that I'm not just randomly building. And I have never, not once, used a schematic. I haven't created one. I haven't built from one. I have copied, I really don't like rain when I'm on water. I've copied like things from YouTube and stuff like that. Using tutorials, but I have never once okay, so I want to go around there. So that is gonna be an interesting thing in and of itself. So that was the one I was aiming for. I also want the roses, but the roses can wait. Although no, we'll get roses from up here. No, it's not Easter. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Red Tulip is a brand of Easter chocolate over here. They do rabbits and eggs and stuff like that. Not that the red tulips aren't pretty, but I prefer the roses and even more so the poppies just because of the Australian significance of poppies. So yeah, that's from, I don't know why that's actually in this world, but it was supposed to be in the other one, but pardon me. Anyway, okay, because it turns into sugar, I've got that in there. Flowers. Cocoa bean, apple. That's 10 melon seeds. Jungle saplings. I feel like wood is over here. That one. That. Okay. Okay, we do have an ad break coming up in about a minute and a half. I want lots and lots of that wood. I don't know how easy some of this is to get to over here, and if it would fall somewhere that I don't want it to. Because I am not jumping down there to get wood. Okay, I can see there's still some wood over here. Yeah, that one I definitely do not trust. Okay, there's some wood blocks there. There's some wonderful bees, but I can't collect them yet either. Alright, there is the ad break. I'm gonna sip on some tea. Oh. And we are back. All right. So yeah, I really want a lot of that cherry wood because that is gonna be the floors. And while planks go a long way, logs not so much. That one. So I'm relatively sure we've got all the floors done in here now, but this is a very, very small base and it is only intended as a starter base. So food and sheep and breed sheep. And I guess make some crop thingies for the watermelon. We got the pumpkins over here, but okay. Go back up. Um, if I head over here, I can, oh, I've got, nope, I dropped that off at home. I do not have spruce wood on me, but there is plenty already collected, so we're not gonna cut down trees and plant stuff again. I will figure it out as I go. Okay. At least it did get me a bit more dirt, which I'm gonna need. Um, that'll get me 20. I don't think I need 20, but, 3, 6, 9, 12. We'll get a couple extra just in case, and then give me back all my items, please. All right. How did I do it? All right. Two, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. That wasn't even intentional. Okay. That makes 4. You may need a few more than that, but let's see. Nope, that was good. A few too many, if anything, but okay. Okay, yeah, we had a couple of extra ones, didn't we? Come on, you guys. That gives us a couple of extra sheep. I guess we grab some wood, we head back to the village, and we start making a villager breeder. Either that or we transport some closer. Maybe that. Not horribly close, but closer. I do have the bucket on me. Okay, so not there. Um, I don't trust myself. No, nope, 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 nope. I don't trust myself to remember where I left the boat. Come on, come back up. And get out of that water. Okay, there is indeed a flat spot here. I didn't bring seeds, did I? No, I didn't. Is there a flat spot up here? There is a semi-flat spot up here, and then that could be the bottom spot. That works. Okay, I did indeed bring seeds. Not intentionally, but I did bring seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one. 3, 4 space. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need that to go to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2. What? That. Do you need to go down and grab some more water? I didn't bring the shears with me, but we do have pumpkins. Okay. This. Okay, 7:30. All right. That's gonna be another pumpkin. And that's gonna need to have stone on top anyway, but... Alright, how far does that go? That only goes until there. Well, guess what? I want it to go further. Yes, that's gonna work. Not. Um... Come here. I will need to attack them with shears at some point, but... Or maybe I attack the ones that are still here with shears. Okay. Up there. At that. That. That one. Okay. Uh, I do indeed have wheat on me that works well into my favor. I am going to... Ah! I kind of do want some of the actual grass in the the texture, but that's gonna have to wait until I've finished with the building and crafting and moving everything, and I want more of those, which means I need more of... Oh, I didn't need more of those, but okay. Um no, I wanted those ones. Oh, sheep. Where are you? Okay, outbreak. I mean, oh. Alright, we are back. Let's see how we go. I was only planning to stream for 2 hours. Rest the eye, but I would at least like to get one build finished in the stream. Not necessarily up and operational or stuff like that. But finished. Oh, that's I completely forgot why I went over to the village in the first place. I was looking for carrots. Uh, no. Okay, that doesn't matter. I am definitely going to need more of those because I'm going to have to put them all along the top unless I slab it or something. I don't even know at this point what I'm going to do with it. It is, as I said, going to need to be coated with stone so that if there's some form of thunder or although I could just do, you know, I could do the lightning rods. That would have tilted the living daylights out of me. Right. I don't want them to be plain white, but I don't want them to be my color either, which would be purple, so we'll give the villagers yellow sheep. Obviously that is going to get completely filled in. Good news is that if I did fall, at least there's water in there, but um But I'm gonna need some things, so starting with those. I need, because of course I'm too off of making a set of those. All right. Automate. All right. Okay. Ah! Actually. I guess that is the only way in or out for this one. Get that bit out later. But now it is time to please tell me I'm gonna find carrots at the other place. so close. Not that I can actually do anything with them yet. Like I said, I want carrots, not wheat. Or potatoes. Although I do temporarily want some wheat because I want it for the sheep. Okay. Go home, get the shears. The hard bit is going to be getting the villagers up here. Or at least I think that's going to be the hard part. Alright. Not gonna need those or the, well, they would probably be useful, but I feel like just all of those that I need, and I'm gonna be replacing some anyway with some glass. I will keep that. Those in there. Still gonna need wood. I am not gonna need those. And I'm definitely gonna need that for breeding the sheep. Okay, I need glass. I need jack-o'-lanterns. Those plus pumpkins. Okay. I may or may not need. Oh. Actually, do another lot. Be able to make 2 of these. Actually, 3 might be a better idea. 3 or 4 might be a good idea. And I am gonna need more jack-o'-lanterns. I am probably gonna need more than that as well. I am definitely gonna need more than that, but at least we know that now. That's probably a little too many, but... That works. These kind of need to be done before the villagers get here. Okay. I don't want... that to be jumped on. My guess is that because I don't have lighting, that zombie is in the water in my bed. No, I can make those regardless. Unless it evaporated, that zombie is not in here. I did need one more. Okay. I did not see that we were on an ad break. Sorry. I do try and pause, but sometimes I get a little caught up in what I'm doing and do not realize that there's an ad break going on. Especially if I've just checked and then the ad break happens. Okay. So we got eight there. And 6 here. So other than the class that's gonna be where the water is, I think. Which is here, and there's a lot of it. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. And I've only got 18 going up here. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might need a normal boat. because that one is not going to let me have passengers. Oh, and I wanted an extra... I wanted an extra 2, so that works. Perfect amount. Oh, I won't say no to that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be careful coming back. I'm gonna have to be very careful coming back. It's probably gonna be better to go out there and around, to be honest. You don't have a job, so... And you don't have a green shirt on, so... I mean... Seriously? Well, there you go. You're gonna be going from a yellow bed to a yellow bed. So the building should be on this island. Nope. It is not this island. It's the one straight in front of me. It is not. It is further away than... Yeah. It's the one after that one. Coming. Should be up there. Yep. Ah! Oh my god. The villager is doing what it's supposed to. Oh, shite. But I am not. Alright. No, no, no. You are not supposed to get those seeds. I saw you plant that. I will just have to come and destroy it if he has planted stuff. How many? Alright, I'm gonna try and do that bottom part with the glass. Okay. Where did... That's where they went. I got really unlucky with the wool collection. They only gave me one a piece that time. Oh. Okay. I still need one more and hopefully some carrots. Because at least then there's no wheat seeds and stuff like that. There's no rotten potatoes. There's just carrots. But other than the, like, bundles of wheat, sadly, I do not see any fields. Like, any crops. Alright, I need one of you to go up some. Oh, I can kind of do the same thing as I do... Come on. You. Come on. Thank you. I heard a spider. Oh. Okay. If I go down there, is it going to be faster? Yes. It is that one that I'm looking at now. Now this one's probably going to be a little bit harder to get in there just because they're not going to grab that final job stone. That final job. Well, I don't know. It's not stone, but the one inside, they're not going to grab it. Coming. But they are going to want the bed, so... No. Bad farmer. Come on. No. No, 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 no. Come on. I missed a spot. Why is there only one of you now? Thank you. There's the second one. And yep, lost the job thingy. Okay. Oh, yuck. Dinner has decided it is not happy with me. Oh, that one was nice to me. Come here. Yep. Now I just need to find you some carrots. And that. So I'm gonna go back over to that village again, and now that I remember what I'm looking for, other than villages, obviously, I'm gonna see if I can find me some carrots. But technically, I have done what I said I wanted to get done with this build. It is fully built other than a roof. It's just not functional. So unlike me, these village people do not fence in their crops, so I doubt it's gonna be that. That is more likely to be animals, and indeed it is pigs. Okay, there is another golem and house over here. But yeah, I do not see any form of crops. That is annoying. This village, or is there supposed to be another village over there? Unless, you know, Minecraft's randomly creating roads now. Well, there's something down there. And of course, I missed another ad break. Alright. There is one house and a villager. I am sorry I cannot get you out of here, my friend, but... Technically, I have created a way that you can get yourself out of there, but... Oh, iron. Thank you for the mini-map. I already explored over here, though. I have not. Which is good because I think I need a plains. I don't think Acacia is gonna give me carrots. I'm relatively sure that The wood ones don't, like in the taiga and the like snowy areas with lots of what's the really good wood? Spruce. Pretty sure they don't. Great. Well, we're gonna have that on our hotbar just in case. That is a nope. We got some armadillos here. I can't remember what their scoots are good for. I haven't done a lot with vanilla Minecraft since the armadillos were released. I'm pretty sure this version is before the so this is not the most recent Minecraft version. I think this is before they did the animal biomes. So I don't think we're gonna see the different colored pigs and chickens and cows. That looks like it could be our rooftop. But yes! There is a village over there and it is a plains village. I might be able to get carrots. This is not looking promising either. Oh, crops! Okay, there are at least crops. I think that's potato. I think that's carrot. But it could be wheat. Nope, carrot. I'm gonna make a little mini farm next to our villager breeder and put some carrots in there. And maybe another little mini one that has the seeds to breed the sheep. Although, to be fair, we've done everything we need to with those sheep. But we could start breeding some for wool or something like that. Okay, it's basically straight ahead. So I think I will get that done today. Because I have got the extra building stuff where the villager breed is, I can hang out there and that's provided I get time, because of course we do have a lot happening over the next couple of days. Speaking of the next couple of days, we do have some house stuff going on tomorrow morning. So I don't, and reflux is still bad, so may be skipping the morning stream. Or I guess it's 1 p.m, but it's kind of in the first few hours of when I get up, so it feels like morning to me. Just until I'm a little bit better. I will be finishing very, very soon. Like, the acid is getting very, very uncomfortable. Okay, we're going around that bit. I thought we were a lot closer than we are. That looks like it's a shipwreck, and my inventory is pretty much full, so no. I could probably throw out some of the stuff I've randomly got on me, but okay, just keep going straight. gonna be up in there. I'm pretty sure that's my little villager area thingy-majiggy to put the boat in. It is indeed. So we're gonna pull in here. Well, I can go in the random white wall glass that I don't need those over here, although it wouldn't be bad to set up some oh, scared the living daylights out of me, sir. If I had some emeralds, I would probably grab some of this stuff, but sadly I don't, sir. I am mildly interested in your leads, but I will leave you alone. Yeah, I need a few more than 9. I'm gonna grab some dirt. How short am I? I am not. That's nice. Oh my. Oh. I did say mini. And then, yeah, I can just hole up in there. And come out and check on my crops. You haven't put anything in here, right? He has not planted anything, so my guess is he does not have that. Mm. Oh, yuck. And yeah, and that should... How many? Oh. I guess we have achieved something for the day. I am gonna light this up a little bit more because there are some dark patches under here. And I don't overly want that. I want it relatively safe. As long as I go out this way, I should be able to see if there's anything too dangerous out there. So I should be all good as far as that's concerned. We should be far enough away from our home, but close enough that, you know, going between them isn't going to be that much of a pain. I'm probably also going to be putting the trading hole and the like iron golem farm somewhere around here. Of course, we do have the that sheep scared the living daylights out of me. We do have the the chunk looters. So even if we did put although I'd still have to make them, and I don't know what's required to make them. So I'd still be able to have an iron farm somewhere close, but not have to necessarily have somewhere to stay. But anyway, and that will be it for today. Thank you everyone for joining us today. I'm just gonna quit while I'm talking. talking. Thank you to everyone who was in chat or lurking. That no, it's not as loud as it sounds. Thank you to everyone who did redeems. A big thank you to Panda who was talking about Vintage Story with us. That is really, really good news. I've been sick for a little bit, so that is so good to hear. Thank you to everyone who was just hanging out and lurking. Thank you to everyone who was watching the VODs after. Not everyone can be here live. I do appreciate the people who are watching the VODs as well. Obviously, not being well, I haven't been able to get them onto YouTube as quickly as normal. Yeah, it's I'm trying to get back, and it's like every time I get close to coming back, I get something else, and it's really annoying me. I think part of it is our house situation, so hopefully that gets resolved soon, and we're sleeping a bit higher off the ground. It is really not good in winter. I don't understand how some countries do it, but yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I really doubt I'm gonna be able to do that early stream, so I think I'm gonna say, yep, no, we'll worry about that next week when I've had a bit of medication and we're not expecting tradies to come through. So yeah, thank you everyone who helps keep this channel going and growing. Much appreciated, all of you. So thank you very much. Just in case I have forgotten